Don't worry, your glowbugs are safe, they aren't dead yet. But luckily for you, I'm actually going to tell you exactly what you need to do to keep these little crawlers alive and what not to do. Throwing them off a giant tower you built would be one of those things. Anyway, it's time to finally solve the mystery of why glowbugs disappear. Well, as you might know, I do some modding, so one day I was playing around in survivalspawns.lua, which spawns in all mobs, and I was thinking to myself, woks. But not just woks, more like woks. So with a little bit of coding magic, wokocalypse. They are freaking everywhere. There's so many woks. Ruins, woks, field, woks, space, woks, water, woks. Okay, but what has all of this to do with glowbugs? Well, a glowpocalypse? Glowbugalypse? That doesn't really work out. Anyway, so if we put down the respawn time to something really low like 20 seconds, there should be even more glowbugs spawning in, right? Well, not really. I can see them spawning on the horizon, but as soon as I get there, they'll despawn. It's an illusion, guys. None of this is real. Oh, their cuteness is real, isn't it? Well, where were we? Ah, respawn time. Their default respawn time is 5 days, which tells us that we have 5 in-game days to catch them before they disappear into oblivion, never to be loved once during their lifetime. But remember how I set it to 20 seconds? I can do the same for the spawn command. So, if I spawn in a glowbug now, it will automatically self-destruct after 20 seconds, to disappear forever from the illusion we call reality. But what is this good for except torturing glowbugs and creating existential crises? Now we can do funny and ethically questionable experiments to figure out how to prolong their short lives, which are inevitably doomed to mortality. Okay, so common knowledge is that you should keep your glowbugs well fed. Not only is it said to temporarily cure their inevitable mortality, but it also makes them crap glowing and probably radioactive poop, which we can pick up with our bare hands. What's the real man? Oh no, that's just disgusting. So, to figure out if cardboard keeps them longer trapped in their vain existence, I placed a vacuum pump over there and connected a button to my seat, which is going to activate all the toadbot heads, which activates the pistons, which causes the toilet paper to roll down, which then in turn, wait for it, activates the sensors, which pushes the piston, which activates the domino thingies, which will, fall down onto that sensor, which activates all the spud guns, which destroy all the bubble plastic, which in turn will trigger a button, or a sensor rather, which will activate the core and bring it closer to the wok, which will lead the wok to go towards my pressure plate, which is then going to place cardboard to my glowbug. And yes, the glowbug didn't instantly despawn. And if we actually look into the code, feeding glowbugs puts the expiration date 30 days ahead from now while also filling up their HP. Wow, I wish mechanics could eat cardboard. But while we're at it, the game files reveal another truth. We don't even have to feed them at all. That's right, they can survive on a completely diet-free diet. All we need to do is feed them every 30 days with a love that never gets reciprocated, and by picking them up and giving them a gentle stroke. By looking into the code for the glowbug, we can also see that there are 5 other ways a glowbug can die. If you have a crush on them, literally, if you smash them with your hammer, if you blow them up, if you shoot them, or if you collide them, including fall damage and driving around in cars. Well, but that's it. Everything else does nothing, kinda like homeopathy or winning useless points. Surely you're asking now, but Pixel, I trust you and all that code stuff makes sense, but I wanna see the real thing. And come on, glowbugs need water, you can't tell me they need no water. So you are telling me I should keep splashing water onto them? That's freaking waterboarding for glowbugs! Can't you hear it screaming in agony? Truly disgusting that some people would do such a horrible thing. But luckily, mad science has no ethics, so time to grab a few test subjects and commit a few crimes against humanity. Well, I guess we know the answer to that question now. But what have we become in the process? How come we torture glowbugs in an attempt to cater to all their needs? Didn't we become the exact opposite of who we wanted to be? Okay, we worked out all the theories, but can a glowbug actually survive for 30 days without anything? Of course I could just let the game run for 12 hours straight, but that would be too easy. Instead I could just mod time dilation into the game. What is time dilation? Well, smart as Einstein once said that time is relative, and the faster we move, the slower time goes for us. So if I were to move really fast, near the speed of light, 1 minute in my time could result in many hours of your mere mortal's time, essentially allowing me to travel through time. But only forwards. And I even found this formula on Wikipedia, which I threw into the game files, and voila, we have time dilation. That's not really how modding works, but you get the point. The only problem is that I'm a little bit too slow to feel the effects of time dilation and scrap mechanic. Like 10 orders of magnitude too slow. Turns out light is fast, like really fast. So I just lowered the speed of light by 20 billion times. I mean, if we can already alter the illusion of reality itself, we are basically God at this point. Well, now we just need to hop onto my very scientific centrifuge and start counting days. Well, and pray that my mad science actually works. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30 days passed and the glowbug actually disappeared. My theories are correct? Well, I mean, sort of. Time dilation is kinda cheat, isn't it? Well, so just for you, I'm going to confirm my theories and let the game run for 12 hours. Alright, I've been running the game for this long, almost 12 hours, and I didn't feed the glowbugs at all, I didn't put them into water, not anything, and they're still alive, so this proves you don't need to feed them at all for 12 hours. And what I'm now going to do is I'm going to pick up one of these glowbugs and replace it, so if one of them despawns, the other one will still stay alive, proving that you don't even need to feed your glowbugs at all. We'll just need to wait 3.5 more minutes. And I'm pretty excited, because I've waited 12 hours for this moment. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, and... dramatic drum roll. Yeah. Maybe my timer... It despawned! It despawned! It worked! Well, as you can see, the other glowbug is still alive, so you just need to pick them up and they can, live another 12 hours. Alright, so you have 5 days to catch them, need to feed them every 30 days, which are 12 IRL hours, or give them a stroke and also prevent them from getting crushed, smashed, blown up, shot, or ending up in some weird collisions. So I recommend locking them up in a steel cage where they can't move and never see sunlight, because we only want the best for them.